It's showtime. Touchback. They show a double tight, and they run right at the heart of that Michigan defense with Ronnie Harmon gaining 5 yards. And again, Iowa comes out double tight, and here comes Harmon. Jitterbugging to the outside, close to the first down before he is slapped down there by the Wolverines and that tough defense. Now, David is a fullback. Number 20, it's a power I formation that Hayden shows. And immediately Harmon gets the first down. Arrow, we see something happening right here. They are running right at Michigan. Now again, 2 tight ends. Clark is 49, only 1 wide receiver. Straight ahead they come. And again it was Harmon getting another 5 yards for the Hawkeyes. Mike Mallory, one of the defensive ringleaders, number 42, in on that stop. And already Harmon has carried 4 times for 19 yards. The artificial turf dries quickly. They squeegee the excess water off, and they run the big fella one more time. And again, it is Harmon out beyond the 40-yard line, short of the first down. 3rd and 2. And now only 1 tight end. And Long will throw for the first time. Great protection. First down for Iowa. He drills Billy Happel, number 40. Another first down for the Hawkeyes, and they run Harmon. And Moeller, number 49, met him right there about a yard beyond the line of scrimmage. The linebackers there are so intelligent for Coach Schimbeck. Well, the short side here would be to Iowa's right. Let's see what they do on 2nd and 8. They come to the wide side, Long on the roll, and he was brought down right away. Akers, number 33, an outside linebacker, stepped across, and Chuck did not have time to put the ball up. So it is 3rd and 9. You would expect a pass in this situation. A defense loves to have you 3rd and 9, and Iowa shows a shotgun. The blitz was on. Mallory was coming, almost picked off. Michigan right away, when Long showed shotgun, stepped right up in with the blitz. Mallory was coming, and Billy Harris got a hand on the ball and swatted it to the ground. Kostrobala, the left-footed punter of Iowa, is ready. He gets it off, and Eric Campbell, number 5, letting it go out of bounds, and there is a penalty marker down near midfield. Already in this game, we have seen Coach Hayden Fry come up with 2 wrinkles, and this penalty is going to be against Michigan, by the way. We get the preliminary signal here.
Offside defense, accepted, repeat the down, 4th.
So Kostrobala gets a second chance as Michigan commits the first error. Fry headed for the sideline again and out of bounds. And if he's going to punt like this today, then the Hawkeyes could be in trouble, because when you're in a game such as this, field position is absolutely critical, and that is only a 19-yard punt. The Wolverines with the ball for the first time. And their quarterback, Jimmy Harbaugh, bends down inside that huddle and calls their first play. Generally, Michigan will open with the fullback or the tailback running off tackle. It is White and Morris behind Harbaugh. It'll be Morris, cuts back to the middle left guard, and there was a hole. So Michigan comes up to the line, 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard gain. Harbaugh looks out over the defense. It is a young Hawkeye defense. They are the biggest question in this game this afternoon. Harbaugh to Morris. Morris with a hole, and he cracks out for a first down. And he makes Jay Norvell, number 45, make the tackle.
Stop by Jay Norvell.
First down. Ball is at the 41-yard line. It'll be the fullback, White, and they do not surprise the Hawkeyes that time. Larry Station, number 36, quickly stepped up in there. Here we've got a 2nd and 7. Michigan has not yet thrown its first pass, and they will not here either. And Morris is brought down. Big Jeff Drost, number 76, wailed his man, got across the line and penetrated. And the crowd picking up the noise level, and Jim Harbaugh says, I can't hear, hold on. And the referee alertly steps in and says we'll give you a discretionary timeout, and that's the discretion of the referee. Michigan is not charged with it, and they want to take the crowd out of the game right away. All right, Era, here we go. It's 3rd and 6. It's no score. Michigan's first possession.
Brett, the burden now falls on the Iowa defense because they have to signal to that crowd. Otherwise, there could be a charge timeout and a 5-yard penalty assessed to the Iowa defense. You see the official walk in now. He probably will talk to the Iowa team.
There he is doing just that.
Caddis has been an excellent receiver.
Here it is. He was looking for Caddis, who was covered. Now he gets it off to Jamie Morris, who was coming underneath, very close to a first down. George Davis, the other interior linebacker, in on the tackle. Robbins to punt it for the Wolverines. Happel and Smith are set deep. High punt by Robbins. Coverage comes down, and Happel with a fair catch inside of the 20-yard line. And Iowa does not have good field position here. They will start at the 18 with a lone setback, and that is Hudson, the fullback, going nowhere. Here is Harmon finding daylight, cutting for the first down, and that has concerned Schembechler more than anything else. Ball is out at the 33. And on first down, they will run Harmon again. Watch him jitterbug back and forth, and finally the swarming Michigan defense closes off all exit routes with Garland Rivers making the hit.
The swarming Michigan defense was really evident. Harmon was trying to cut it back, and there was all kinds of pursuit.
Off the play fake, he'll throw toward the sideline, and Billy Happel makes a fine catch. Close to a first down. Happel was working well at the sideline. What a great control receiver he is. A fake to him, and Long coming around the corner for the first down. Penalty marker is down near the fullback. It's the shotgun by Chuck Long. 3rd and 11. Inside handoff to Hudson. Hudson going nowhere. Read beautifully by Moeller and Mallory, those inside linebackers. Here is a key in why Schembechler punted. He wants to put the pressure back on Kostrobala. But a 19-yard punt. They go out after him. He does get it off, but there's a penalty marker down. It'll be roughing the punter. Michigan went for the block that time, and instead they roughed up Kostrobala.
Big mistake.
When you rough the punter like that, Era, I think folks on that picture got a good indication as to why the penalty is so severe. You are absolutely defenseless when you get that leg up in the air. And I have seen occasions, not frequently, but I've seen occasions when a punter suffered a broken leg when someone was blocked into him in college football or high school. Now they're near midfield where Chuck Long and Hayden Fry might open this game up a little bit. On first down, from the protective pocket, it's Happel cutting in across midfield down to the 46. Now you can do so many more things offensively, Era, after you get down there in that attack zone. You don't have to be so conservative. Long to throw again, incomplete. He wanted Quinn Early, who was breaking from left to right, and Long took a lick, and he's helped back up by Mesner.
Incomplete.
Michigan is going to be in a lot of zone defense rather than a lot of man-to-man, and this guy Long is really on target against the zone.
They ran the fullback in 3rd and short, Era, and again Michigan was ready as he coughed the ball up. That ball was loose.
He called it down before the fumble, I think. I think he hit the ground.
Kostrobala to punt it again. And he lifts this one high. Tony Gant lets it bounce. Rolls toward the end zone, and Iowa goes to down it inside the 5.
But he knocks the ball out of bounds on the 1-yard line, but it's marked up where he touched it at the 10.
They move Caddis, the tight end, to the left side. They split the two setbacks, and they'll come with White. They power it off the right tackle, and he muscles his way out to the 14-yard line. Larry Station, number 36, he was on top, and he gets up, and it'll be 2nd down, and Morris, daylight, first down, stays on his feet, gets out to the 25-yard line before he is wrestled to the ground. So it's first down for Jim Harbaugh. Here comes Morse around the left. And he gets out again close to another first down. Devon Mitchell finally brought him down, but it was a second effort there by Morse. No score. It's number 1 trying to defend number 2. And here is White. Morse trying to get outside. And he is pushed out of bounds. Jay Norvell, number 45, gets over on him.
And he came a long way to make that play that Norvell did. He has really played good football, good solid football for the Iowa Hawkeyes. We've seen him 2 or 3 times, and he reacts well to any kind of run. He put on some real hits right there, number 45.
Harbaugh to put it up as the first quarter runs out, and he will not get it off. Pat Peterson, the nose guard, number 50, came in and took Harbaugh down for the loss. Smith and Happel to return it here for the Hawkeyes. Happel has got the fair catch at the 24-yard line. So far, neither defense has indeed broken. Over the middle, complete to Halverson, coming from left to right, dipping into the middle. And Aaron, there's the one soft spot in that Michigan secondary. Second down and 1. High formation. They run Harmon, and he is hammered short of that first down this time. He tried to squeeze free. Billy Harris in the middle of that Michigan defense. He is so tough to move out of there, that middle guard. Here's 3rd and 1. They show power I, and he's going to pass out of it. On 3rd and 1, works the sideline to Halverson, who's popped hard, but not before he got across midfield. That's a great call by the Hawkeyes. It is 1st and 10, and now the Hawkeyes are on the attack. Harmon just jitterbugs past one tackler, battles his way to a 2-yard gain. Andy Moeller brings him down. Here's 2nd down, long over the middle, and again Halverson was wide open. Coming across, but they are short of the first down. Now they show that power I formation, and they run Harmon this time out of it, and Michigan was ready. He got out to the first down marker, and let's see where they finally put the ball down. Harmon is to Long's right. He works out as a pass receiver, and Long is under enormous pressure that time. Mike Hammerstein broke a block and got in on him. Long calling the play at the line. Harmon.
I thought sure that Iowa would throw the ball that time, and I could see that Michigan was deployed in the zone. I think Iowa had been able to hit that underneath pattern again.
Long pulls out, checks downfield, throws to Happel complete. First down near the 16-yard line. What do you think Hayden will come up with here?
Well, your guess is as good as mine right here. I don't know whether they're going to run it here. And the Michigan defense is really going to be challenged. The most dangerous thing right now to the Wolverines is Long's arm. He is really accurate, but they've shortened the field up. There's less field to defend.
Inside to Harmon, read beautifully by the Wolverines. Mike Hammerstein said, "No, you don't," number 31. 3rd and 12 now, and after that big defensive play, maybe Happel here, Errol?
Could be. He's dangerous. Michigan is late in deploying their defenses. They seem to be confused.
Long looking at him under pressure, steps away from Akers, comes over to the right side, throws out it. Is it no catch in the back of the end zone. The official working the end line came across and said no catch.
I think he was in.
No question about it. Hopeless. Up with the kick. Iowa has a 35-yard field goal, but they have been robbed of 3 points. Mike Kinnick, number 5, will kick off. Holtland has not practiced for the last 4 weeks. His quadricep muscle in his right leg is injured, and he did it early in the season. And so Hayden Fry elects to go with someone who, with the wind at his back, might be able to put it deep, but he does not get it deep enough. Fielded at about the 8-yard line. Jamie Morris coming through near midfield. He cuts to the right, and he is brought down at the 31-yard line. A break for the Wolverines as Jamie Morris almost busts a kickoff return. 60 yards. He brings it back. Morris gets a well-deserved breather. Wiltshire battles off of one would-be tackler and gets down near the 25-yard line.
The Hawkeyes should have had him back for about a 2 or 3 yard loss that time. They got a lot of penetration. There was no blocking at the point of attack. Well, that was Wiltshire that time. Didn't realize it.
Second down and 3. Harbaugh hands to Wiltshire, who barrels straight ahead for what appeared to be a first down, depending on where they spot the ball. Harbaugh to throw. Now he runs and he throws near the line of scrimmage. Not a wise decision. Devon Mitchell, who burned this team with 2 interceptions a year ago, almost snapped that one off here this afternoon. Off the fake, Harbaugh with time, goes to Hawkeyes in the end zone, and he is beyond the end line. Harbaugh to put it up. Over the middle, and he's got Hawkeyes. Hawkeyes breaks a tackle, gets inside the 15, and there's penalty markers down all over the place.
Might be a mask. Yep.
The Wolverines can hear. They'll go to the wide side. It's Jamie Morris. White with a great block, but Sims comes off it. What a great defensive play by Ken Sims. Here's Morris, right straight ahead. And the Hawkeyes close in. Hap Peterson, he's that nose guard. Jay Norvell, 45, he comes up and delivers a blow. George Davis, he was also there. They were ready for that, Coach. What great emotion. I've got to believe, when one plays two, that the home field advantage can be absolutely vital. I mean, can you imagine what it would be like right now up in Ann Arbor with 105,000 cheering for the Wolverines?
Says it all.
Right?
Says it all.
Harbaugh, great shot of his eyes from that end zone camera.
They like to run the reverse pivot down the line option off of this. He still doesn't like the crowd noise.
Now the burden, as you pointed out, Era.
But the clock will not start now, so there's no 25-second rule imposed here. He can stand there as long as he wants till he decides if they can hear. You see, he can come back away from it.
So they'll try again here. Harbaugh to put it up. Dross pursues him out of the pocket. He gets around, underhands it to White. White drives for the end zone. He's got the touchdown. What a move by Harbaugh.
What a reaction by Harbaugh.
And Gillette to attempt the extra point. He nails it. And it is 7-3. So give a big round of applause to this young man right here, Jimmy Harbaugh. He sees White, the fullback, in front of him. He's wide open. No time to stop and cock the arm. Let's just get it to him. And White does the rest. Take it home for 6. Now, if there has been a difference in this game so far, it has been the kicking game. It was a kickoff return, remember, by Jamie Morris that set up that touchdown. Iowa has not punted the ball well here this afternoon. Now let's see what Sutkowitz does with the bare foot. Hammers it down toward Harmon, goes in the end zone, touchback out on the 20. Here it's 1st and 10 for the Hawkeyes, and Chuck Long gets protection. Throws the ball complete to Harmon. And he is out of bounds near midfield. Oh, there's how dangerous he can be. 31 yards.
What a beautiful throw by Long.
Long will put it up on first down. This time going down the sideline, almost intercepted by Garland Rivers. He had Smith working a fly pattern. Harmon, who Michigan must watch, is back as the tailback. They play fake to him. Long is under pressure again. Receivers were covered. Off the scramble, he throws it to Ronnie. Ronnie looking for daylight. Keeps on going until he's down to the 45. You are looking at one of the premier running backs in college football. 3rd and 6. Split backs this time. Hudson throws the block. And that time he had to throw low, and Smith tried to scoop it up. But the official said it skipped off the carpet. Castrovalla back to punt again. This time he bobbles the snap and finally gets it off. Campbell lets it bounce. It gets an Iowa bounce down inside the 5, and it is surrounded by Hawkeyes. It's 7-3. It'll be the fullback and White out across the 5-yard line. To the weak side, and Morris cut back to the middle. Backs are split. Harbaugh to throw, looking for the first down, comes to the sideline, incomplete. He wanted Jamie Morris. You would have thought safe pass, but if Millette had intercepted it, I would have loved to have seen Bo's expression on the sideline. Here's the punt from the end zone. Robbins gets it out. Happel out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Now we've got 3:17 to go in the first half. Here it is, the Hawkeyes trying to get into the end zone late in the first half. Long with time, down the sideline to Harmon. Harmon was going to step out of bounds. He saw the defense would allow him 3 more yards. He took it. 25-yard gain. He's responsible for 96 yards of offense. And here he is with his 18th time, a carry. It's 2nd and 6. Split backs, Long to throw it, comes back to the right. He's got a man open. It was Helverson inside the 10-yard line. First down for the Hawkeyes. What an accurate passer he is. Long on the game is 12 of 18 for 147. Here comes Harmon. Bush with a block. Tries to get outside and could not. Well defended. Mallory, and that is Doug Mallory. The defensive back and Jeff Akers sealed him up. Now Doug Mallory comes into that secondary. They have like 5 starters back there. 2nd and 10, ball at the 10. Harmon looking like he wanted to throw that time. You bet he was, and he won't get it off, but he stays on his feet, and he's got to be careful before he fumbles the ball. Now it's 3rd and 15 as a result of that play. Long gets it out to Harmon. Eludes a tackler. Gets inside the 10-yard line. Now we're down to 30 seconds to go. The Hawkeyes still have a couple of timeouts. They are down to 4th down. So apparently they will have to settle for their 2nd field goal. Mark Vlasic, the backup quarterback, will put it down for the Hawkeyes. Time running out here in the first half. Holtland's kick is good as time runs out. There's the kickoff on the ground to a short man. Wilcher picks it up. Bang down hard at the 29-yard line. Tailback is Morris. Banging straight ahead. John Breeze. Number 57 there in the middle of that Hawkeye defense, bringing him down, but he gained a good 3 yards. Bob Perryman is now in at fullback for the Wolverines. He is there in front of Morris. Play fake. Harbaugh. He'll run to the right. Throw back. Deflected. Caddis diving catch. First down at the 47-yard line. A brilliant reception off a tip. First down. Ball's at the 46. Colasar flanked to the left, trying to hear the signal. They'll run Morris off the right side, and the Hawkeyes are not yielding a thing here on first down. Davis shows blitz and then backs off. He drops the screen. Morris short of a first down. Jay Norvell and Kenny Sims. They come over on the stop for the Hawkeyes, and so if they had gained 4 or 5 yards on first down, they would have had another first down. But because they were so far back, now they must face a 3rd and 2 coach. The fake to Perryman. Harbaugh keeps it, dives back in, and he appears to be short of the first down. Jeff Drost, number 76, will be down there near the bottom of that. And there's the signal by Station, who also helped out, over to the sideline. That they'll have 4th and 1. Robbins would like to bury the Hawks inside the 10 here if he can. A bad snap. Picks it up on the bounce. Gets it off. Signal fair catch is a bluff. And Brad Cochran touched the ball, but going on into the end zone. They'll bring it out at the 20-yard line. You can thank the artificial turf. You get that true bounce. Chuck Long coming to the right. Throws back across the grain to Happel. And Bill Happel has caught his 5th pass of the afternoon. It's an 18-yard gain out to the 37. Biggest decision in Iowa football was when Long decided to stay. He hands it off to Harmon, who gets about a yard. Mike Mallory, 42, met him. 2nd and 9. Long under pressure, and this time he is dropped. Akers coming in from that outside linebacking spot. We've got 10 minutes, 10 seconds left. Quarter number 3. Michigan leading Iowa 7-6. Long pulls out. This time the line holds. Goes to the sideline. Happel working right there, complete near midfield. When you want a receiver open, send Billy Happel on that out pattern and watch him keep those feet inbound. It's Harmon. Harmon tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Mike Hammerstein got a hand on him. Gained a couple more yards. 2nd and 7. Ball at the 49. Play fake by Long. He's got time. Drops it off in the middle to Harmon. Harmon comes around the umpire inside the 40-yard line. First down for Iowa. They hand it off to Harmon, looking for daylight, and he is brought down. That was Jeff Akers, 33. Long pulls out. Waits, comes back to Happel at the 30-yard line. He is short of a first down, however.
Great catch by Happel.
Bootleg. Near the first down spot, Aaron. It'll depend on where they spot the ball. Happel's working from the short side. Long comes underneath, incomplete. Wanted his tight end that time, Mike Flagg, number 86, and Long missed it. 2nd and 10. It's the fullback, Hudson, out behind the middle.
To about the 23-yard line.
So many of these youngsters get pinned down by a blocker, but not Mallory. He shed him so he could make the tackle. Long throws sideline, intercepted by Heron. Peter Heron picks it off, and he's got it at the 9-yard line. Bend and bend and bend some more, but don't break. That's the story of this group, and they're as good as anybody you ever want to see. 6:33 to go in the 3rd. Michigan's offense trying to eat up some precious minutes and get something going. It's only a 1-point Wolverine lead. Colasar in motion. He runs the tailback, Wilcher. Thomas Wilcher had checked back in, and he got out near the 14-yard line. Harbaugh to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, and Jokic, number 84, wraps it up at the 29-yard line. A first down, something Michigan badly needed with that 15-yard gain. The valuable 14 yards. It is out near the 30. Gerald White back at fullback, and he's got it right straight ahead. Out to the 35-yard line, Larry Station, number 36, hauls him down right there. But the Michigan offense right now is throwing some pop off the ball, Aaron.
Right, Clay Miller that time, the right tackle, really blocked Jeff Drost.
Schembechler's staff full of experience. Instead, they'll try to run Wilcher, and the Hawkeyes were ready. just saw in motion. A fake. Harbaugh comes back, dropped by Wilcher. He had the first down, began to turn, should have caught it for the Wolverines, cannot hold on, and Monty Robbins will have to punt.
You see Harbaugh just off the tailback action. Wilcher just sneaks right on through. Harbaugh wants to run, then he sees Wilcher open, and he should have caught the football, but he wanted to run before he caught it.
Just turned around, said, look at all that daylight, and took his eye off the ball for a moment and wound up costing them a valuable first down. Now it's Robbins to punt it again. Gets this one down toward Happel, signaling fair catch. Wraps it up at the 24-yard line. 4 minutes to go in the third period. It's a 41-yard punt. You're watching number 1 and number 2. First and 10. Complete to Happel. And Billy breaks a tackle and gets out beyond the 35. First down. First and 10 for the Hawkeyes. The ball is at the 38. Long off the draw. Runs Harmon. Daylight in the middle. Great call by the Hawkeyes. Down to the 48-yard line. Another first down on a 14-yard gain. David Hudson in at fullback threw a key block that time. On the draw for Harmon. They fake Harmon. Long, looking for an open receiver. Harmon's there underneath, and he drops the ball. And again the draw with Harmon. Cuts back against the grain. Carries a tackler inside the 40-yard line. Close again to a first down.
Excellent change of pace on the part of the offense of Iowa. Long was throwing the ball. Now they're coming back, faking the pass, slipping the ball to Harmon. 2 draws have really paid off. As you see, Hudson, number 20, came through and made a nice lead block.
You know, Hudson is emerging here this afternoon as a potential star in this Hawkeye attack. He is out at the state of Texas, 6'2", 227, and of course Hayden Fry grew up down there, down in Odessa, Texas. He was the captain of a high school football team that won the state championship before he went on to Baylor. And then, of course, he was the head coach after an assistantship at Arkansas, of SMU and North Texas State, before coming here and lifting this Hawkeye program like a phoenix out of the ashes. Number 2, Michigan leads number 1 Iowa 7-6 as Chuck Long puts his helmet down and goes for the first down. There's Harmon sweeping to the left for the Hawkeyes. Michigan strings the play out. Brad Cochran finally rides him out of bounds there near the 35-yard line. And of course, there are no lights here at Kinnick Stadium, so they brought in the portables. And the field is illuminated for the conclusion of this game. Second and about 7. Long back under pressure. Drops it off to Hudson, the fullback. Hudson ridden down, but he appeared to have the first down as Akers put a saddle on him, and Hudson said, let's go a few more yards. Set in front of Harmon. They let Hudson try it. He breaks another tackle at the line of scrimmage, and I believe they had him wrapped up there, Billy Harris, and he got away from him.
Long as 19 for 28, 227 yards with that 1 interception on their last possession that robbed them at least of a 3-pointer to take the lead. But they're back down in not only field goal position, but they're challenging here with second down and about 7.
Now the wind is really not too much of a factor. I should point out they do have whatever exists at their back, however, with time running out here in the third quarter. Long. Over the middle, complete to Flag, the tight end. Near the 20-yard line, but short of that first down.
You got that same situation coming up, third down and short.
It's 1 against 2. And here it is 3rd and 3, and the best offense fumble on the exchange. A fumble at the line of scrimmage. Long was pulling out, did not have the football. And because of that, they'll have to send the field goal team onto the field. 36-yard attempt. Holtland's kick is up. It's good. Iowa leads. And again, the Michigan defense does not surrender a touchdown. Now, Ara Parsegan said the big point in this game is the fact that Michigan's defense has been on the field too long against Hayden Fry's offense. There's the playing time, and you can see Michigan out on that field almost twice as long defensively as Iowa. Has to take its toll.
I think it's a tribute to the Iowa defense, which is much improved and doing an excellent job.
Kennan to White, who's one of the short men, and this is pretty good field position. So again, Iowa is troubled by that kicking game. Number 2 with the ball. Harbaugh pulls out, sends his backs into the formation, hits Eric Caddis, and Larry Station hauls him down at the 41-yard line. But a good first down gain by Harbaugh. Bob Perryman in at fullback. Harbaugh hands it to him straight ahead in a big hole. So they send the short men. One of the things when you play Michigan, you can never forget the fullback because Schembechler will shove him down your throat. White replaces Perriman. And they'll run Jamie Morris up the middle. Daylight trying to split the safeties, and they haul him down inside the 20-yard line. That's as big a play as we've seen here this afternoon. The Wolverines are on the chase. Harbaugh yelling the play at the line of scrimmage, and Iowa darts across, and now the penalty flags come down.
This crowd noise has without question been a factor. They're going to assess a penalty, I think, to Iowa. Or they may call both sides offsides.
Now Iowa says we were pulled offside.
Procedure!
And Schembechler is out at the 25-yard line. White comes in from the sideline. Bo Schembechler says, all right, you're the closest, Zebra. I'll give you an earful. It's 1st and 15. Harbaugh back. Drops it out to White, and what a hit over there on that side. Oh, Nate Queer came and did some business, number 29. Split backs. Harbaugh pulls out the blitz. Station had a hand on him. Incomplete in the end zone. They send their All-American linebacker. It's 3rd down and 19. Iowa came with the blitz that time. Harbaugh back under pressure. Scrambles to the right. And the Iowa defense with George Davis, their other inside linebacker, helping bring him down that time. They rise to the occasion with their best defensive series of the afternoon. It's long enough and it's good. The Wolverines lead 10-9, 10:55 to go, and 1 and 2 still raging at each other in Iowa City. Rick Sutkowitz. Kick it off, and Robert Smith with brilliant speed. Sutkowitz drives Harmon into the end zone. No return on that kickoff. Chuck Long and the Hawkeyes will take over on the 20-yard line. Now Long brings the Hawks to the line of scrimmage. Runs the draw again, and it's Harmon. Jitterbuggy out close to a first down. They show the power eye. They're going to throw out of it. Down the side to Robert Smith. He's crunched out of bounds at the 44. That's the 2nd time today that Iowa, in 2nd and short, has shown the power eye and passed. Ball is near the 45, and here comes Harmon. Getting out near midfield, and again we see the Hawkeyes putting a move on this defense that has not broken here yet today. 2nd and 6, and Long will throw it pump fake, looks back, goes for the home run, but he's going to overthrow everybody. And that Michigan defense, that deep zone, they will not let you get beyond. Garland Rivers was not giving Happel the home run in that situation. 3rd and 6. Long has time, but his receivers are covered. Now he comes back to the left. Helverson inside the 40. Out of bounds. First down, Hawkeyes.
What a job by Long, and also the Iowa offensive line. They gave him a lot of time to throw the ball. The one thing that really impresses me is that Long, when he comes back, sees the whole field.
1st and 10 inside the 40. Up a quick count and a draw by Harmon. Harmon trying to get to the right. Down near the 35.
About the 34-yard line.
Here is 2nd and 6. Long straight back. Throws to Happel. Happel drilled out of bounds by Garland Rivers. Oh, Rivers hit him like a ton over there on that sideline. They get another first down, however. 10-9. Schembechler and Michigan ahead. 8:25 to go. That top ranking. Who knows? Maybe a Rose Bowl trip on the line. Here comes Harmon. He stepped inside the 25. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Chuck Long got him for 6 touchdowns last year. Oh, he's crushed this time. The defense was ready, and they came with the blitz. One
of the few times that Michigan has gone man-to-man, blitzed from, and they guessed right. They blitzed from the wide side of the field. Nope, they're in zone again.
Yeah, Hicks has dropped off, and Long rolls in that way. Now he's going to keep it, but he'll be far short of a first down. However, is he close enough to allow Holtland now to attempt what would be his 4th field goal if successful?
I think he is. Holtland's got good range. There's a light wind in his face, but he'll be kicking the equivalent of a, let's see, about 40, going to put the ball down 44 yards, I think, Brett.
He's a junior out of Glenview, Illinois. Ball is down at the 34, and the kick is on its way, but it's going to be short. So Michigan's 1-point lead continues with 7:38, and that staunch Michigan defense has done it again. In the game, Michigan leading Iowa 10-9. The Hawkeyes have just missed an attempted field goal of 44 yards. The Wolverines run the tailback, Jamie Morris, out beyond the 30-yard line. Harbaugh hands to Perriman, trying to get straight ahead, but short of the first down. Harbaugh checking off at the line. Comes with a tailback, read brilliantly by the Iowa team at Larry Station. Their All-American linebacker just brutalizes him. They have been punting away from Smith all game long, and Happel has been signaling for one fair catch after another. Low snap, Robbins gets a booming high punt. Happel fair catches at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 now, 5:27, long out, under pressure, going down, and Harmon drops the ball.
The long pass intended for Ronnie and Harmon, incomplete.
If there's anything that'll decide a big game like this, it could be the kicking game.
2 big giants playing like this, that's what's going to happen. The penalties, the kicking game, the turnovers, and a great defense on the part of both teams in this game.
5:23 off a great play fake, freezes a backer, long down the sideline to Smith, almost intercepted by Brad Cochran, number 30. One of the standouts on this defensive unit. What a cornerback he is. He tightens up right away on Helverson, just 3 yards away from him, out to the left. Long looking for Helverson, who Helverson got to move, and they throw underneath to the tight end flag. Flag is out of bounds, and he is close to a first down. There, did he have it?
Looks very, very close.
It was a beautifully executed pattern for the first down by Chuck Long and the Hawkeyes. Straight back from the middle, incomplete. Now they hand to Harmon. Harmon trying to get ahead of steam. Gets out beyond the 45 for a first down. They make Hicks come up to finally bring him down. No jitterbugging that time. Just straight ahead quickness on the part of Harmon.
Well, we saw Iowa operate under pressure 2 weeks ago against Michigan State, and they bailed it out.
Here's Harmon, sweep right. The inside was cut off, and they string the play out. That time, Michigan did not leave any gap. Great defense. They don't send two men to one spot. They hold their ground. Harmon up the middle. And that's going to leave Chuck Long and the Hawkeyes with a big third down. And Jimmy Harbaugh pacing the sidelines and knowing he might have to go back out there and kill this clock. They use the I formation. Long is back. Over the middle, first down. He went to flag. The tight end. So that's twice he is hitting for critical first down. Here comes Harmon. There's a hole. Ronnie Harmon across the 30. Another first down.
And Ronnie Harmon is the first back this year to gain more than 100 yards against the Michigan defense.
First and 10. Ronnie to try it again. Penalty marker is down. Thrown near the line of scrimmage, right there where an umpire could assess holding. And an important one against the Hawkeyes with 2:22 remaining. Long rolling, moves his pocket under pressure, and he can't get it off. There is a penalty marker down near the 10-yard line, however. There is a penalty marker down near the 10-yard line.
Must be defensive holding. Yep.
A critical call against the Wolverines, and Schembechler says, well, he's not saying anything.
But it's still a first down play, Brent.
And the ball will be spotted there at the 26-yard line with the first down. And of course, now you have to consider Rob Houtland, the Iowa kicker. They trail at 10-9, 1:55. It may come down to a field goal attempt here with time running out. Long to Harmon. Michigan reads it. Busted right across the line of scrimmage. Mike Hammerstein is the first one who got in there. He slowed him up. And that allowed help from his friends. Now the precious seconds counting away on Iowa. Long is back. Waits. Drops it over the middle, complete. They are inside the 25. Mike Mallory there with the coverage. But now, of course, it is going to come down to Rob Houtland. So an unbelievable defensive performance 6 games into the season. Michigan has surrendered just 1 touchdown. That to Wisconsin. Extra point failing in that game. Now it's a big play. 3rd and 6. And they run Hudson up the middle. Very close to the first down. Hayden Fry runs down to see if he's got the first down.
He's got it.
He's got it, and he goes back and says, let's keep it going. They're down now to 50 seconds. And they set Hudson up as a lone setback. They ambushed him, and now Harmon is back on the field inside the 15, down to the 13.
22 seconds, 21.
He wants the timeout called at 5 seconds. There it is. They've got to call it. And oh, they just do get it done. So here it is. You play all afternoon, number 1 against number 2. And then you turn it over to the field goal specialist. And Rob Houtland of Glenview, Illinois, has a chance to keep Iowa number 1. Michigan could call a timeout right here and try to increase the pressure on him, and they do just that, I believe. Yes, they do. Here he is attempting a 29-yarder, which would beat Michigan. It's on its way, and it's good. was a great win by the Iowa Hawkeyes here this afternoon.